Hello, this is No Bullshit Reviews with me, Jessica. And today's movie I decided would be Halloween 3, the original, Season of the Witch. So this is how it looks like, back cover. And the disc, which looks pretty cool. I like it. That's the disc. My brother brought this. I did not buy this. He brought this back when I was really little. And this is, remember, way back when they used to have these in DVDs. The chapter or the scene index or whatever they wanted to call it back then. Alright, so biggest reason I wanted to review this movie because I never really seen it before in its entirety. And also because, you know, one of my brothers says it sucks, the other one says it's a good movie. I don't know. Whichever. So I decided to make up my own mind and give it a fair shot. And boy, do I agree with the brother that said it sucks. Now, let me just give you the basic story of this because I don't want to get lost in the whole critiquing and saying how badly it sucks before I give you the full story because I think, this is a review. So basically, in very basic terms, some random dude gets killed. Turns out to be the father of some next bitch named Ellie. The doctor who witnessed the killing sees this robotic guy. At the time, you don't know he's robotic, but he seems pretty, weird. Dumps all this kerosene and stuff and lights himself on fire. That's pretty cool. I like that. That was pretty badass. Then the doctor decides to get all curious for what reason I don't know. I guess, let's say out of the goodness of his heart, he wants to help this girl. Yeah, right. No more he wants to help. Fuck her, I guess. So he goes along for the ride and they both decide, oh, let's figure out what's going on because this Silver Shamrock company is, I guess has some connection to her father in some way because he was clutching the mask when they killed him. And then, after all this stupid shit happens, they end up at the factory and, realize, oh, he's gonna kill them by, you know, I guess when you wear the mask and you see the commercial, the mask like eats your head or something and a whole bunch of shit comes out of it. I don't know, but something weird happens and people are gonna die if people see the commercial. It's like a worldwide, not worldwide, but nationwide thing going down in the United States. At 9 o'clock on Halloween, everybody's gonna see this commercial and they're gonna die. That's how it goes. Now, basically, that's how the doctor, he's supposed to, I guess, be the protagonist. Not a very sympathetic protagonist. Why? Because, I don't know. Let's just go down the negatives, one by one. First thing is, once you pop in this movie, and if you've seen any other Halloween movie from, I guess, the original series, you would realize that, God, I feel like I'm watching Halloween minus Michael Myers. I really do. And then you want keep on wishing to God, like, come on, Michael, just come out. Make this movie not suck. But it never happens. And you feel really disappointed. He does come out in commercials and stuff like that, but advertising within the movie that you're trying, I don't know, not really working for me. Secondly, the main character, this doctor, seems to just want to get laid with everyone. I mean, he has this other character. I guess she's like the Evans lady, you know, and she's like, oh, this is gonna cost you more dinners and stuff. And he's like, yeah. I mean, while he's banging Ellie, the daughter of the guy who was killed, and I'm like, how unsympathetic can you get? What else can you do to make me just want this guy to fail? Really, what else can you do? Nothing more. You really can't. I mean, this guy doesn't deserve at all. He's unsympathetic. You don't give a shit. Everybody in this movie is just totally unforgettable. It just seems like it's ripping off its own franchise. That's what it seems like. Now, for those of you kiddies that do not know why this piece of shit was crapped in the way that it was, it's because, I guess anybody in Anchor Bay decided that, hey, why don't we just use the Halloween name as to build more stories? Like, let the series be I don't know, like, okay, Halloween, the next Halloween will be something else. It will be about something else. But that doesn't work because you already solidified the style and the name to Michael already. I mean, the whole style of the movie, you're waiting for him to pop out. They even use the same squeal as to alert you, like, oh, look, there's Michael. And it's like, I don't know, it's just a big waste. It really is. It's a waste of time. I mean, there are some decent kills. That's the only thing that's good. Decent kills. For like three of them. The first one would be the father that dies. He was like all cracked. And he got his skull cracked or something. The second one would be the lady who she decided to get all investigated on the little Sherlock thing off the mask. It has like a little tag. So she decided to pull a Velma, take a bobby pin, and start fiddling with it like a retard, investigating. And this like laser comes out and right in her face, and all the cockroaches come out. I thought that was pretty kick ass. I liked it. And then of course, I guess the most memorable scene of this movie will be the pumpkin kid, who was the test subject, I guess. The whole family just watching a commercial, and all of a sudden he's like, he dies. And there's like a rattlesnake coming out of his mouth. I thought that was pretty cool. And then for those three deaths, all the other deaths, they're like off screen. You can't really see them. I mean, for putting that much, shock value in it, and then to like cheat us out by taking out everything else is like, no. Only those three things, and you could easily just go on YouTube and watch it. You don't have to buy this piece of shit. I mean, I didn't buy it, so I feel good. I did not waste my money. So that's basically what I had to say about this movie. It really was bad. It's forgettable. You don't care about the characters. You just want to turn it off, because honestly, I wanted to turn it off. Like, how many times watching this movie, I just like, it's predictable. Even everything that was supposed to shock you didn't shock you. You're just like, you couldn't care less. There was no motivation for you to say, oh, come on, get away. You can do this, man. No. The only great thing about this movie that I did like was the end. Because as the doctor, I mean, you don't even remember the guy's name. I have to look at the box where it says Dr. Daniel Chalice. Okay, so the doctor, he's on the phone, and he's like, oh, it's at the end, and he's like, you have to take off these commercials, they're gonna kill everybody. And then these little kids, I guess, wearing the mask, they come in, and they start looking for the channel, because they want to, see the giveaway that they announced, and that's why they're gonna watch the commercial. And so he's like, you have to take it off. So the first one is like, this has been, delayed or cut off for such and such reason. The next commercial, when he switches a dial, this says the same thing. It's been delayed, and it's kind of suspense. Look at the most suspense you get out of that movie. Are they gonna take off the commercials? Oh my god! And the third commercial just takes forever. He's like, oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. And there's like a flash and back and forth, flash back and forth, and I really like that. And that's what they try to do a lot in this movie. The whole flashing back and forth. Like, take an example for everybody to know what I'm talking about would be the chase scene between Michael and Laurie in the Halloween film. How you see Michael coming, Laurie's going to the window, Michael coming, throwing something up the window, open the door, Tommy, Michael's coming, she gets in, that sort of thing, except it works to no avail in this movie. No suspense. There's no tension at all. And that's all that this movie is going to get. This movie is going to get if I can give it a 0, I would. But I'm not. I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to give it a 1. Why? Because of the ending and the deaths. Those 3 nice little deaths that I enjoyed. Now, if you want to pick up this piece of shit, by all means, go ahead. The only thing I like having it is to complete the collection. So that's it for this. Subscribe and rate. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video.